Welcome to Time with Thebsian, and today's topic is on syringes. Syringes are very common thing to everybody. Everybody know about syringes. Syringes are a very common thing maybe in every house because uses of syringes are varied. Usually a conventional syringe or a regular syringe is made of glass or plastic, and they may come attached with a needle or simply syringes only. Usually the syringes will have a clear barrel with a bold scale or markings about the in ml or in other variables, and conventional needles are all called safety syringes because they will have a cap covering the needle if the syringe comes with an attached needle, and a clear barrel is there and a plunger is there and markings are there as shown in the picture. So, as mentioned earlier, they may be made up of glass or plastics. Glass syringes have a history of more than 50 years. They could be cleaned, sterilized and reused during the last so many decades. But plastic syringes came, and usually they are meant only for single injections. After use they are discarded, so they are called disposable syringes. Syringes, depending upon the uses, they are called insulin syringes, tuberculin syringes, multi-shot syringes, venom extraction syringes, oral syringes, dental syringes, etc., depending upon their end use. Tuberculin syringes are devices used to measure and deliver a specific amount of liquid through the needle. So, they are used for subcutaneous or intradermal injection of medicines, vaccines and other substances. Subcutaneous, that is just below the cutaneous or the outer skin of our body. Intradermal means our body skin has got different layers, and intradermal means the needle is inserted in between one of the layers and then the injection is given. Tuberculin syringes are usable for insulin administration, especially in mixed doses. Insulin syringes are measured in insulin units. They are marked also in insulin units, whereas tuberculin syringes feature decimal markings of milliliters. Each unit is equal to 1 by 100 ml, which is equivalent to a marking on a tuberculin syringe. Multi-shot needle syringes are designed to reload a bulk in tank after each injection, so they can make several or many injections after a filling just by changing fresh needles. Venom extraction syringes are different from standard syringes because they usually do not puncture the wound. The most common types have a plastic nozzle which is placed over the allotted area, and then the syringe piston is pulled back, creating a vacuum that allegedly sucks out the venom in the place of the wound. This syringe is used in the treatment of snake bites. Oral syringes is a measuring instrument used to accurately measure doses of liquid medicine expressed in milliliters. Sometimes these syringes are used to feed babies, that means dispense baby foods to the young babies who do not accustomed to hand feeding. The contents are simply squirted into the mouth of the person. Oral syringes are available in various sizes depending upon the amount to be fed. You can use different sizes of syringes. Dental syringes are used by dentists for injection of anesthetics, and different types of or modes of syringes are available, and because different types of anesthetic solutions come in different types of packages, so we insert into these packages and draw the anesthetic solution. Different types of syringes are used by the dentist depending upon their experience and requirement. Dose sparing syringes. A dose sparing syringe and needle being used to draw up a COVID-19 vaccine. A dose sparing syringe is one which minimizes the amount of liquid remaining in the barrel after the plunger has been depressed. Pre-filled syringes of insulin are commercially available. Therefore, human soluble insulin, 50 units in 50 ml, 0.9 sodium chloride solution. The question comes up whether these syringes are safe. They are safe if they are used adhering to safe injection practices. Under standard precaution to prevent disease transmission from needles, syringes or multi-dose vials. Reuse of a needle or syringe can put a patient in danger of contracting hepatitis C, hepatitis B, and possibly HIV. Use of pre-filled syringes are finding accelerated use. Disposable syringes and pharmaceutical materials are not adequately tested for their toxicity and compatibility with tissues. Some studies find that they are not tested. If they are tested and they are certified for biocompatibility, then there is no problem with using the plastic syringes. That's all about syringes, but what about the needles? There can be needle stick injury for the patient as well as the person who is going to use the needle or who is going to give the injection. He or she should not get needle stick injuries while attempting to give injections to a patient. There are certain steps to keep for safe injection. A clean workplace should be there. Hand hygiene should be practiced. Sterile safety engineered syringe should be used. Sterile medication vial and diluent should be used. Disinfecting the skin of the patient is very important. Appropriate sharp disposable should be available before injection, so that after injection the needle and the syringe can be disposed properly. Last one is appropriate waste management practices. Syringes should be reused. Kindly do not reuse plastic syringes, and likewise the needles should be disposed of as per the standards of your health practitioner. Friends, so today we are concluding the video session on syringes. Whatever point I have told you may be familiar to you. Only advice is that whether you use glass syringes or plastic syringes, it should be sterile. Second advice is, if you are using a plastic syringe, do not use it a second time, kindly dispose it as per the regulation of your health authorities. Third thing is, kindly see that the needles are separate and destroyed as per the requirement of your health regulator, and all these should go to the health regulator for standard disposal. Thank you very much for being with me for the Friday Time with Thebsian. Kindly send your comments, criticisms to me by mail or by telephone. Do not hesitate to call me. Kindly record your interest in this program by liking the video and kindly share it with your friends. Thank you very much.